And for me to actually have to ask somebody to help me, it's very humbling. It just makes me feel, less of a mom, less of a person, because I'm depending more on somebody else to do something that I used to do naturally. When I was at work, I wasn't lifting anything, I wasn't carrying anything heavy. I was just literally walking from my desk into my supervisor's office, and I was trying to avoid hitting one corner of his desk. He had large furniture, and I was just trying to avoid hitting one piece, and I swung my hips one way and my back went the other way. So I just twisted wrong, and that's when I felt that I was tearing my back. And that's when I had all the white shooting stars come through my vision, and it was just hot, searing pain. And I literally fell to my knees when I did that. For all 4 of my pregnancies, I never one time I didn't have an epidural. They were all natural childbirth, so I can handle pain. This pain, when it starts affecting my balance to the point where I'm collapsing, that's pretty painful for me. I'll have, on my bad days, my spasms will just, whatever trigger it, I could be standing in the kitchen making pie crust and rolling out the pie dough, and sure enough, the next morning I'll get up and for whatever reason, I will be in excruciating pain. There's no rhyme or reason as to what I'm doing, and it'll go anywhere from my daily normal is about a 4, and then it'll shoot up to beyond 10. Beyond 10 is usually when I'm starting to sweat bullets. It's pretty intense.
So maybe when you guys are done, then you guys can clean up and go play outside for a few minutes, okay?
I'm gonna go upstairs.
I don't want my little kids worrying about me, that I'm always in pain. The other day I went to go pick something up off the floor, and sure enough I had a sharp spasm, and I must have grunted or made a pain face, because my son looked right away at me and said, Mom, I got it. I don't want you to hurt your back. And I don't want them listening to me complain, because we've been brought up, I've been brought up, and we've raised our kids that you don't whine about stuff, you don't complain, you just work through it. You find another resource, you find another way to do it, and you make it happen. And that's part of the military background coming out in me, but that's how I've been raised. I come from a military medical background, my family, myself, so it's hard when my little kid said, "Don't worry, Mama, I don't want you to hurt your back. I'll get it, I'll do it." My kids know that a lot of times that even when we go to race up and down stairs, they know I'm not going to win. They just know. I really love going to see Dr. Deuk. I wish it was under different circumstances, but his entire staff are just amazing. They treat you with dignity and respect and the courtesy. They don't brush you off. They don't make you feel like you're making this up to get attention. They walk you through all the steps as to what's going to happen. They tell you from all the procedures I've had the epidurals, I've had the radial frequency, and they've been with me every step of the way. They've explained everything. Anytime I've had questions, they talk to me more. They really make me feel comfortable about the overall process of everything. And this Wednesday, I'm just so excited about this whole procedure, the overall process, get my life back, getting back to what means the most important to me, being a mom, doing, handling the housework, handling the kids, lifting things, going to the grocery store by myself, running up and down the stairs, running in the yard, chasing after them when they're on their bikes. Just, we're very family orientated here in our household. And I'm just, when Dr. Deuk first told me about this and that I was one of the first TRICARE Prime recipients, I was just so excited. And I've been going around town to everybody, you know, my family, my friends, and bragging about this surgery, and I'm just so excited for it. So my expectations are, I am expecting if not a full recovery, as close to a full recovery, so that my life can get back to being my life. So. I am at a pain level steady 5 today, but I'm very excited. I have very high expectations for today. I am having a Deuk laser disc repair in my lumbar region, and the incision is going to be very tiny, and then they're going to go in and laser around all the leaks in my discs. And for me, it's L3, L4, L5, S1, and then you know, once they do the laser surgery, the body's going to naturally heal itself. So should be good after that. Should be really good. So it has been a little over 2 weeks since my surgery, and I feel amazing. I don't have any pains going down my spine. I have just a small little scab from my incision site. I feel really good. The day after my surgery, I did not wake up with any type of pains. I didn't have any limp the next day. The day of my surgery, I came home and I took a quick nap, and after the kids got home from school, I was up, I was sitting at the table and helping them with their homework, and I didn't have any pain when I went to go sit down in the chair, the hardwood chair. It was a really new feeling to get used to, because I had not felt this way in so long. But by the 4th day, I didn't even have to take my extra strength Tylenol. I was pretty much completely pain-free. The other day, we were trying to run up and down the stairs just to try and beat them, and I was actually able to, I did a couple steps and I did a couple skip steps, and I haven't won yet, but I'm getting there. And that's also another good feeling though too, that I can actually do a lot more stuff with my kids. I can do more things on the floor. We play with the Legos, or we have little tea parties, or sidewalk chalk outside, you know, just running around the backyard, throwing the football, playing catch, and I can actually participate. So it's been really a good, positive life transformation. Now I can get down on the ground and it doesn't hurt me. I can actually sit on the cement. My spine is pain-free. So my surgical incision is literally just maybe 1/4 of an inch. I actually ended up having 2. I don't know if you can see that, but I actually ended up having 2, and they're just little scabs now. Dr. Deuk and his team and this amazing surgery has given me my life back. I'm able to function as a young mother. I still have young kids, and I can still play with them. I'm able to just live my life the way I used to before my accident. So Dr. Deuk and his team have given me that back, and it's been almost going on 5 years that I haven't felt normal. Now I'm pain-free, and I I am back to enjoying life.